Well, like we've been saying all week long, the Super Bowl is just days away, now just 3 days away, and for the thousands of fans who will be watching it from the comfort of their own home, there's a way to make it, well, a little more comfortable. Susan Hogan joins us this morning with some super ideas for a game day party at your house. Good morning, Susan.
Good morning.
All right, so for those of us who can't be there, how can you make it seem like you're there?
Well, you know what? There's a lot of great ideas that you can do, and a lot of what's the biggest thing you want to do when you watch? You want to watch it on like a massive big screen TV, right?
I want it to seem like the players are right there.
Right. I wish they were.
I know.
So the best thing you can do is rent, and there's a lot of rental places in Rhode Island and Massachusetts that will actually allow you to rent a big screen TV for Super Bowl Sunday.
Wow.
A couple of things, when we made a bunch of phone calls yesterday to find out things that you need to know. First of all, where are you going to rent them from? Insurance policies. We found a lot that would allow you, the good news is they'll do free delivery, free pickup, and free installation, which is amazing.
Wow.
We found the prices range anywhere between $200 to about $400 for that 24-hour period that they'll give you the TV, depending on what size you want.
Right.
So that's all the good news. But when you're doing this, and if you want to get one of these big screen TVs, you got to ask them about insurance policies. Some of these rental companies will ask you if you would like to buy a policy for an additional $99 or $125. I would only recommend that if your own homeowner's insurance won't cover for damages. Think about this. You got a bunch of rowdy fans inside.
You never know.
You got the clicker and you throw at the TV because you're mad at whatever. You got to take that into consideration and find out what would happen if that television is damaged in your home. So ask that rental company what their insurance policy is, and if you are renting one of these, check with your homeowners to see if it is covered if you actually want to bring in one of these. The other thing too is you can rent furniture. So if you're expecting a lot of people and you want some recliner chairs or some massage chairs as well, and you want just big leather couches, they're allowing those as well to go out for one day too. Again, it is. But here's something I'm going to tell you first some advice. If you're going to do the furniture, before it gets off that truck, go over and inspect that piece of furniture for
scratches and tears and all
that. Yes, definitely.
I would do that.
And you do, and you want to make a note of that as well. But you also want to check it for bed bugs. And I'll tell you why. We get a lot of complaints about furniture that's coming in from rental places that is infested. You don't want that going into your home. So that's just a little caveat there. Before it gets into your house, check to make sure, because once you get those bed bugs in your home, you are just doomed.
All right, now we're going to move on. You're watching the game, you're decked out in all this gear, but I know you were kind of mentioning before last time you were on to be aware for all of those counterfeit merchandise. So how can we protect ourselves? How can we be careful?
Sure, and the counterfeit things are out there right now. In fact, there was a massive sting in Indiana yesterday that we have video for to show you right here. They netted thousands and thousands of boxes of this gear right there that you're seeing in that particular store. They called it Operation Fake Sweep. It was led by federal agents and also some Homeland Security investigators as well. They targeted this one particular store that was selling what appeared to be authentic NFL gear, and in fact it was not. And it's really hard for someone like, a regular average consumer to go in and decide whether that is authentic or not. Bottom line, when you are buying this stuff, and if you really want authentic NFL gear, you need to buy it at licensed retailers. The NFL, actually, you can go to to Foxborough and buy it there. You need to go to stores that have the NFL logo on it as well. I mean, these are licensed retailers. Otherwise, you're buying stolen goods, and you're also not guaranteed of the quality.
Very true. All right, lastly,
yes,
what do you say to those people who have just decided last minute, I'm going to go to the Super Bowl?
Besides, you're crazy?
Yeah, besides that, what would you suggest?
Well, and there are people who are doing that. I mean, if you see some, tickets online and they're still out there, be forewarned. And here's the thing. If you're going to buy a ticket and you see something on eBay or on Craigslist or whatever, and I'm not picking on those websites, but that's where people get them.
Of course.
Just be careful. First of all, legally, they're not supposed to sell tickets that are that far above face value. I mean, there is a law in every single city and town and state in the country where you're buying these particular tickets. You need to know what the scalping laws are. And most often, they don't allow you to charge more than $3. Some of these tickets are going for $15,000. So first of all, you can, it's illegal to sell it, and it's also illegal to buy it. So be very careful. And if you are going to be buying a ticket, buy it from someone like a StubHub or the Ticketmaster that is authorized to sell these tickets. You're not going to get scammed, because you're not going to get, you know, completely scammed on the price of those particular tickets. And also you're going to be guaranteed the authenticity of that ticket as well. If you are going to take the chance and buy, though, from a Craigslist or an eBay, what you want to make sure is that you're dealing with a PayPal or you're paying on your credit card.
Okay.
Because if you get tickets that are not authentic and you're at the Super Bowl, you just ruined your entire day and lost a lot of money.
Yeah, you did. All right, Susan, thank you so much for all those helpful tips. And don't forget, we've got you covered leading up to Sunday's big game. Our crew out in Indianapolis will bring us another live report tomorrow morning. And don't forget to check out WPRI.com for our reporters' blogs, pictures, and a whole lot more.